April 18th. We just left Missouri last night. Been on the road for several hours. Our season in Iowa opens in the morning, so we have all day to scout everything out, try to come up with a plan for opening day of our season. We're on the third season here in Iowa. So we're scattered out. We got three vehicles, so we're scattered out, going to different places. Starting to light up pretty good in the east right now. Plan is to hunt public, and hopefully, if we see birds on private, we might pull in and try to get permission if they're in the right spot. And everything's looking good. So not much further to where I'm going.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
Yes, ma'am. So we'll be there shortly, and should be there right before they start gobbling. So we're in good shape. So y'all stick with us. We'll hopefully see a lot of turkeys today and be on them in the morning.
All right, I don't even know if you can see me, but I just pulled up in Iowa, stepped out of the truck. It's 5:45. This is a place that we deer hunted this past winter, and heard turkeys gobbling then, so I knew it was a place I wanted to go to. Pulled up, stepped out of the truck, still dark. And there's turkeys in every direction, just as far as I can hear. It's just constant gobbles. It's good. It's gonna be a good few days, so. Stay with us. Have y'all heard anything?
You? I don't know what.
Alright, it's the evening of the 18th. Our season in Iowa starts in the morning. We got here before daylight this morning and split up 3 different places. And all of us heard a wad of turkeys gobbling. So we are back out here this evening. We're going to try to roost some birds. It's just really windy. What we do have, we have several fields that I know turkeys were gobbling in this morning. I walked down here and I got pretty close to them. I could hear them gobbling. I know at least 3 of them were out in the field. I don't know turkeys all in the woods gobbling, but we're just going to use down here and try to get our eyes on something, and hopefully be able to roost some right at dark. So we'll see what happens. We'll be on them in the morning.
Yeah, he's further than I thought.
He's right up here. He's at the back of the.
He's up there.
I think that's going to be the strutter I saw by himself out here in that field. I told you he was roosted in that 10-acre block of woods.
So you think them others are going to be down here?
Yeah.
Well, can we come in that road?
Yeah. Problem is going to be getting by him. It's April 19th. It's our opening day of it's the 3rd season of Iowa. We got 7 days to hunt, but hopefully it don't take that many. We saw a couple longbeards yesterday, or saw one and then roosted one between where we were in the truck. So we got to walk right by him this morning. He's like 150 yards off the access. He's roosted in just looks like about a 10-acre block of woods, and right on the other side of the block of woods, I saw a strutter yesterday morning just in the wide open field. I'm assuming this is him. As soon as I saw that turkey out there, I said that he roosted in this block, and it turns out he's in there. So we're going to get around. We got to go all the way around him, and we're going to get right on the edge of that field where I saw him yesterday morning. We'll be about 200 yards from him. Given a little small line of rain coming in. It's clear right now. You can see the stars, but it's lightening back to our west. I know it looks like it's going to get here about gobble time, so not sure if we're going to get any rain or showing it to kind of play out, so we'll see how it goes. But if it stays pretty clear and the wind stays down, I think we'll hear a lot of turkeys. Heard an unreal amount yesterday morning, so we're going to get in here. We're going to stay dark until birds pretty much start gobbling. And I know it's safe to turn the camera on, so we're going to get going.
Which way was that?
To the right.
Alright, give you a little run through of what's been going on. There's a little beer too right there. We got over here to where we wanted to go, and it just looked bad. It's thick all around this field, and I mean just briars, like we almost could not get through. We've already sat down in one spot, and at 5 o'clock there's 2 longbeards across the field gobbling. The one that we originally set up on finally just gobbled, but we've already moved out here back to the field, and we're kind of between where the birds are roosting. So we'll see what happens when it lightens up a little bit. It's still really dark. The little bank of rain's moving in. I don't think it's going to do much, but it's thundering, and I can hear turkeys gobbling in the distance now. What time do you say it was? Turkeys ain't that far, are they? No, 5:45. That's where we was at yesterday. He's making them go crazy. He's in that tree line. Turkey just got to our left somewhere further. Thank God. Jump in, dude. And the strutters are still right over here across the field. No idea. I left the big camera back in the field. I just strapped my phone to my gun. This turkey has been, he's been in this block of woods all morning. We set up on the edge of the field, but this turkey's come up to this little spot right here. We're set up right over there, kind of where the ditch bends. Decoy's out in the field right here, and this turkey has come up to this spot right here 2 or 3 times this morning, and then work back. He just won't come out in the edge of the field, which is what we see a lot in Iowa, our experiences so far. So he moved back one time, and I decided if I could get in this creek and close in on him, because he'll work back and then he'll come back up here. So that's what I did. He worked back. I snuck around this ditch right here, popped up this little levee, and called a few times, and it was just beautiful. No idea what the phone picked up. And he was coming up this little ditch. I didn't even realize this ditch was here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're gonna probably hang him up in a tree. We're gonna get him tagged up and hang him up in a tree, and then we're gonna go after these other turkeys, try to get Tommy one. I think out of the 5 of us that are here, I think we've killed 3 already this morning, so it's been good. Alright, I just killed my turkey, I don't know, an hour ago? Longer than that. The wind's starting to get up a little bit on us. We could hear some turkeys gobbling back in this big block of hardwoods. I hate just to bust off in there. The woods are pretty open. I'm just afraid we're gonna run everything out. So we're just gonna sit here, and when the wind breaks, we're gonna call. So if we make one answers. two more right there, too. Oh my goodness. Get this lake. I'm videoing. Running him off, Tommy. The deer. Joker was running up the field to us, too. Oh my gosh, he's right here. There's one right here. Run to the decoy. On the decoy. I see twos. That one. Tommy, 15 yards on the decoy. Really? Don't move. I'll tell you when. You see it? Yeah. Let him turn around. Comes the other two. Alright, get ready to shoot him. Double weird. Is it? Let's see. One running off. What the heck? I can't believe it. You can. I looked. Was this the turkey they were running? I think so. Look at them. I can't believe it. That is unbelievable. Look in that field right now. Look at the beers on them suckers. I cannot believe that.
I looked up and he's coming right here. And I said,
you
Tommy,
said 15
yards on
Another
the decoy.
dude's coming right there, and I'm trying to pick out the one I want. And I had to look around the freaking tree.
He come up there. Did you hear him spit and drum
Yeah.
right there? Oh my gosh.
I would really love to know if that's the one they chased off and he come around.
I think so.
Oh my Lord. That's unbelievable.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
Let me try to run you through what has happened today.
Really no way to describe.
After I killed my turkey, early this morning on the roost, we could hear turkeys gobbling back in here. It's just a huge bottom, and it's nothing but big hardwood timber. And yesterday morning, I was up on the hill listening to this bottom, and I don't know how many turkeys were in here. It was full. So after we killed my turkey, what I wanted to do was get back here further and try to strike a turkey, strike one of these turkeys that we heard early. But the wind got up on us. It's been pretty calm all day until, the last hour and a half. So the woods are so open and there's so many turkeys in here. If we just take off walking, we're going to blow them out. So we kind of got in the edge of this big hardwood bottom, sat down, just threw a decoy out just in case. And every now and then we'd get a little break in the wind and I'd hit the glass as hard as I could, just hoping one would hear me. And we wasn't sitting there for 5 minutes, and we heard one gobble back over here to our left. And we sat there and never heard him again. We wasn't sure if
we just couldn't hear him or if he couldn't hear us calling. So we decided to move closer to him, and we ended up getting pretty close to him. 100. Last time he got, he was 100 yards. As I was cutting to that turkey, Tommy said he thought he heard one back here behind us, and he don't hear real well, so I didn't really think much about it. So we were just kind of making our way back toward the front of this property and come down the lower side of this big long green field behind me. And I got right here and I looked up and I could see a strutter on the far end in the right corner. And there's a little bit of a point that sticks out. So I knew they were working out into the field, so I moved over here to the right, stuck the Jake decoy up. That way when they come out to the left, they'd get around that point and he'd see that Jake. And that's exactly what happened. I started, hitting him pretty hard with the slate call. And he left that hen and started right to us, right across the wide open field. And he got about 150 yards, and I called, and a turkey gobbled, and I knew it wasn't this turkey. I was watching him, and I knew he didn't gobble. So about that time, he starts running to the left. And Tommy says there's two more. So I look over here to the left, and there's two giant gobblers running after this one. Well, they run him into the woods over here. And, it's just a little tree line. And that river's right there. So they get off in the trees right there. I just started calling to him. I was afraid they were going to run him out of the country and we'd lose them in this wind. So I just stayed on him with that slate. And about that time I see him coming under the trees, coming right to us.
They were gobbling hard too.
Oh, they were fixing to run right up here. Yeah. And Tommy's watching them. And if you see this tree right here, it's got his view blocked to the right. And it's got a lot of mine blocked. And I look right here, and there's a strutter running up to the decoy. Yeah, I'm sure it's the first turkey that we were calling to, the one that they were running off. He had to have just come down the tree line over here and popped out and ran up to us, but Tommy was watching the two, and I was like, Tommy, right here, 15 yards on the decoy. Goodness, but we've had a great day. I think it's 5 of us hunting. We've killed 4 turkeys so far this morning.
Is it even launched?
No, it's 11 something. So 11:30. And I think Bryant's on one right now. But it was beautiful. Knocked it over.